Hey guys, this is Mr. Timtastic with SturdyPine.com. We are here at Wins Marvel Weekly. We have Complexity's own Filipino champ. How are you doing?
I'm good.
All right, so we are here about a week after NCR. Can you talk about your NCR experience?
Oh, my NCR experience was amazing. I was able to cater to a lot of different people. I housed some people in, I was able to grow my community. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to play at my highest level. I kind of underperformed, playing like my other teams, not mostly playing my main team, but it's good experience overall. I love the event. The event was amazing. Very well ran.
Now, you actually had the home court or home field advantage for once.
Yeah.
Because you've been used to traveling to the East Coast or SoCal. How does it feel to actually have someone not from California actually win at the game that you specialize in for Marvel?
It's bad because we didn't defend NorCal, but overall, like Chris G has been winning. He's been on a tear lately, so there's kind of like no surprise. But his reign of terror was stopping Evo anyway, so that's all. That's the only thing that matters.
So, and then we actually had the issues with the PS3. Have you been practicing with the PS3 to prepare for it?
Not yet, because out of like maybe 30 tournaments every year, only NCR and Evo are PS3. Last maybe Winter Brawl, but almost everything else is Xbox. Like the Road to Evo SCR, it was also Xbox. ECT is Xbox. CEO on the Road to Evo event is Xbox. You have GT is Xbox. So that's why a lot of players are struggling, switching to different systems. Especially PS3 system is very bad for Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
So do you actually experience a lot of the lag when you go to PS3?
It's lag, is the input delay, and also on top of that, it's the game. The console slows down because if I call my assist and you call yours at the same time or during whatever my assist animation, the game slows down. So instead of the game becoming 60 frames per second, it becomes like 45 or 30. So if you input something in between that, that loss of frames, the push block, let's say a push block or up back doesn't get inputted unless you hold it for a long time. So you're not playing at your 100%. You always have to cater like, oh, well, is the system gonna do it this time? So you're kind of like always double guessing yourself compared to like playing on Xbox, and you could absolutely play your 100%.
Now, you also used a Ghost Rider team against King Blue River. Was there a reason to move away from your main?
I haven't played my main in any tournament since the last time I probably done that was like Seasons Beatings, but since then I haven't played my main.
Moving forward after NCR, what is the next tournament you're attending?
I am going to East Coast Throwdown. It's like May 18th to 19th in New Jersey, so I'm gonna go represent my sponsors there too.
Yes. Then moving forward to Evo, are you entering in any other games besides Marvel, or are you just focusing on one?
So far, I'm only trying to play Marvel for Evo because my Evo training starts on June 1st. That's when I really go hardcore about my game and my decision makings overall. So if I'm only putting all my time and energy to one game, then I should only enter one game in Evo because the rest will just be a distraction. But who knows? Since they already announced Injustice and Street Fighter, maybe I should enter those two games too because I'm not bad at those games.
Yeah, because we've known that you've done well in AE.
Yes.
Also, and you've been practicing Injustice as we've seen on your streams. And knowing that there's going to be some of the world's best players, have you been practicing specific character matchups and team matchups and player tendencies?
That's what I'm going to be practicing on starting June 1st. I will be mostly focusing on my execution on PS3. I'm going to try to perfect my combos first. That's the first week. Just getting my execution down without minimizing the amount of errors or mistakes that I could make. Also, practicing my matchups that I'm not comfortable with, and also studying a couple top players that might be a threat for me in the evolution.
And knowing that your biggest threat is Chris G, have you tried to look into Morgan Tech?
I got those.
Okay, yeah. And you're not just unveiling them yet. Or have we seen some of them before?
A lot of my streamers I've seen a couple of them, but me and Chris hasn't fought with my team and his team for a while, since Seasons Beatings. So I'm excited to run that team. evolution.
Now, are there other threats that we're not aware of? Because we've seen the Japanese come over to train against the FG TV house, or maybe the East Coast players. Are there any other threats besides yourself and some of the typical players that we know?
Obviously, the 5 gods of Marvel 3 are always a threat, like IFC Yipes, Justin Wong, and Pierre Barrog. There's always a threat, and I'm glad that Nemo from Japan, which is their best player, is coming to Evolution, and he's eyeing for that Evo title also as well, so I can't wait to play him. So those are the obvious threats, but then in Marvel, you can't really take it easy on anybody, because everybody is good, you know? So I need to always play him 100%.
Now, we've seen a lot of people from the NorCal community in Marvel come up, as of course, we've had PR Balrog win a couple majors. We've had Neo
yes.
in second place. How do you feel about the NorCal community in Marvel?
I take pride. I take a lot of pride in that the NorCal community is probably the strongest region for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 because we have so many players. And I made sure as a leader of this community, NorCal at least, that I make sure to host events for them, to invite them to my house, to train them, to tell them what's going on. I make sure to eliminate any sort of cliques or groups. Like I do not want to have like, all right, we don't mess with those cliques right there. We only play with our group. I make sure that doesn't happen because once that happens, that's when the community becomes, divided.
Isolated.
There will be rifts. I don't want that. So I made sure as a leader to take all that, let's just all play the game, have fun, as a NorCal community, let's all help each other to get better.
All right, and I guess this concludes it, and any shout outs you want to give?
Shout outs to my sponsors, Complexity Gaming, Sound Blaster, Newegg, PNY, QPad. You guys are the best. Thank you for taking care of me.
Timtastic out for Certifying